Oh shit. Thanks for tuning in to Horizontal Refreshments, the wettest podcast around. I am Britt Brad, short and sweet, and today I am missing my co-host because they're alcoholics. And although I'm hungover, I made it into studio. So, sup? Our guest host today, filling in for those irresponsible Negroes, is my lovely sister, actual blood sister, and my honorary sister who like to cut up and cause commotion, and I love it, Mimi. What's up, y'all?
Hey. Don't believe that, y'all. I'm probably like the sweetest one in this room.
They believe it. They know you. They know you.
Right.
I know they know you.
Or y'all might know her as Comer Walker.
I mean, hey.
Miss Walker, if you real nasty.
I know, right?
It's funny because I got a new
Pun intended, Miss
here,
Walker.
Right.
Now they asked for you.
What?
It's like, hey, ain't come a Walker on this network.
Oh wow!
She
How does
be
that make you
cutting
feel?
up.
Disgusting. Nobody want to hear. We have stated it numerous times.
Hey,
Y'all do-
Hey,
Hey.
Ju.
you know what?
I saw that.
Yeah, Comer Walker. That is me. So, a little background.
Save it because they finna see Todd Aiken. That's definitely gonna tie you to the top.
Oh Lord,
You know what
it's
it is.
Sunday and y'all got me cutting up.
It's after hours.
Girl, your show record after us. You was gonna cut up anyway.
They didn't know that though.
Well,
Now
now
they
y'all
do.
know.
So now y'all
right.
can tune in there too.
Right after
Woo!
this is Get Freaky Sunday, okay? Like it's horizontal refreshments. We give you your like appetizers and shit, and then she come with the full course and dessert. And that's how we meet in the middle. So yes, Maul just let me know that he is watching and probably analyzing us from home. I'm sure I cannot fill your shoes, Jamal. So
Okay. Watch us, baby. You should be here.
right, exactly.
Y'all know I like to
well,
be
he's
watched.
injured. He's injured
Okay.
actually.
Oh yeah.
And Donnie was his ride. Donnie's the drunk one, hungover.
The disappointment.
Right. So, yes. But moving along, did y'all see last week's show? Did y'all see the topics, or do y'all need me to tell y'all?
You can give us a refresher.
I was out delivering dicks, so I missed it.
Damn, I gotta place my
I was
order.
watching
Speaking of that,
I watched it, but it's been a week.
so one of them was like sex gods and how people use them to like have like freakier sex, kind of like fertility gods.
Oh.
And then the
Where we
other
starting at
one,
with the Greek guys like Aphrodite, you know.
we can start with that. If you,
And then
know.
what was the segue?
And then segueing into like, so for us all, we are in relationships or whatever. So we were talking about what we missed about being single. So we want to hear y'all perspectives on being single. And since you think you got you a boyfriend now, we might as well hear your perspective on being in a relationship now and like what the
I don't have a
difference is.
boyfriend.
Oh well, shit.
I had to speak that clearly.
Oh well. Well,
It's
tell
a
me what you
prospect.
miss about being in a serious relationship. Then,
What
'Cause
I
I know y'all
miss?
both been in one.
I had to go to the gas station this morning and put gas in my car.
In the
And I had
cold.
to scrape off my car,
Get it together.
and I
Donnie.
didn't like it. That's what I miss about being in a relationship.
That's why I was late today because I had to scrape off the truck, and you know I drive a F-150, and I'm little,
yeah.
and I didn't know that it snowed, so I thought I could leave out the house at the regular time, and I came out like, what the fuck? So yeah, it took
Yeah,
me
I
a
was
minute.
out in that last night.
It was just cold.
Oh, it started snowing last night.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I was curled up.
It was like 8-9 o'clock last night. I want to say. Me and my homegirl went to dinner. Was pissed. We had our little cute dresses and stuff. We was like, "Oh, we gonna go out after this."
Go home.
Yeah, with our
Shit,
little,
when I was 19, then
Yeah.
I'm 30. I wish I would now.
Yeah.
It better
Charlotte
be somebody's
Rouge dresses
birthday or
and shit.
something now.
And all them accessories.
More status or something. Yeah. Open toe shoes.
Ooh, Jesus,
No coat
did it
on.
all,
Just ran real
child.
fast, real quick.
Yeah, no.
See, and I talked about it on the pod, and it was funny because they actually did a study, like, because Cardi B made a comment like how hoes don't get cold, and they actually
don't
did a
recall.
study on it, and they was like, scantily clad women really don't be getting cold in the winter.
Wow.
And I was like, that must be them young scantily clad ones, because
Yeah,
I
because
be
I be
I be a
cold.
little nippy.
Okay.
These
Unless
bones
I'm
old and
pregame.
get chilly.
Yeah, unless we pregame, let's take.
Yeah,
Take
like
a
if
couple
I'm
of
shots before I
already,
get out the car.
feeling the alcohol before we leave,
Mhm.
that's one thing. But if I haven't drank nothing, oh no, I
No,
can't do that no more.
Yeah, I gotta have something in me. I can't just wing it.
Last time me and my homegirl, we tried to go on Water Street just a couple of months ago. I want to say maybe like a month ago. Ooh,
Girl, Water Street
ooh.
ain't no parking down there.
You believe it or not, for once parking wasn't the motherfucking problem.
Mm.
I can't remember which bar it was on Water Street, but they was trying to make people wait outside. You know how they make you wait outside to like build the anticipation, people think it's cracking.
Do I used to hate that
True.
shit?
Maybe.
We was outside for 20 minutes,
Oh, that's
if
too
not
long.
longer.
That's too
I
long.
said, listen, bitch, I didn't stand outside in the line when I was a club rat, and I ain't about to do that shit now. We finna go.
You know what? And they also do that because they're like, the longer you think the line is, the more you think it's cracking, and that'll make people pay
Pay and
for
stop.
the express
Mhm.
line
Mm,
for them to get in, because they're like, oh man, it's shaking, I gotta get in here.
Mhm.
I know
Not
better than
I.
that. I started going out too early for that shit. I was like 12. Fuck that. You got time for the bullshit.
Your big sister ain't shit, huh?
Listen, you know what? You wasn't even the start of that. That was Annie Rosie.
Ooh,
So,
how you put
that's
my auntie out
another-
there?
That's another story for another time. Is that all you miss about
That's
being in a
all. Well,
relationship?
my relationship that I had wasn't the bestest relationship.
Yeah.
Because I can't say I missed my kids because I got them.
Yeah.
They still here with
I
me.
was gonna be like, you don't miss being a housewife, but no.
Oh, so
'cause
yeah, okay, all right. Well, we finna put it like that. Okay,
it's
I do
like a
miss.
yes
I
and no
do. I
answer,
do miss
probably.
being able to be at home. When I was at home, I could do whatever I wanted to do. Drop my kids off at school. If they were sick, just go.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about losing no job, losing no money.
Right.
Shoot, my kids did good in school. I just grab them, be like, come get them early. Go to Chuck E. Cheese, or go to the movies, or y'all don't got to go to school today. They got good meals. They was eating Thanksgiving meals on Mondays, and you know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like, what is the McDonald's? What they really didn't get McDonald's or never really asked for McDonald's. I used to bake everything. One want a sweet potato pie, another one want a caramel cake, and the other one
Man.
want red velvet
Spoiled
brownies.
kids, boy.
And then
Spoiled
I do kind of miss that, and also miss like all my random get-togethers I had at the house and everything. It'd be just random as a mud. Just send a text message out like, yeah, y'all, I'm bored. Come to the house. I'm finna
Yeah,
barbecue.
I miss the house.
Definitely miss
Look,
the house.
Look, this
House
is what I
was-
miss about
house
you
was
being in a
cracking.
relationship. I miss the house.
Oh, yeah, we had a full wet bar. We had the pool table. We had the
Yes.
entertainment system. We had the big old backyard.
Yes.
Like whatever you thought you was finna get at the bar, you can get it at my house. I'm
I
talking about.
practically lived there. I had so much stuff in the
Everything.
kids' room. I had
Everything.
pajamas, a robe.
Yep. Yep. I always had extra everything's for anybody that needed anything. Footies,
I was sleeping in bed
pajamas
with my
with
niece,
tags on it.
child.
Yep. Everything. Blow up mattresses, pull out
My
whatever
babies.
y'all too drunk, here y'all go. You know what I'm saying? I
Our
do
movie
miss
nights in that house.
Yeah, we used to have a drunk take in our basement. Like,
Yep.
so you ain't have to drive or nothing, just go in the
Yep,
basement, go in the bedroom, go to
exactly.
sleep.
Yep, oversized
Yeah.
couches down there. So, I do miss that part
Mhm.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
I know you don't miss the relationship.
But
It's
that,
sad.
yeah. that's-
yeah, I know it's sad for that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really, you can't really say that I missed the relationship part about it. Is that really saying I missed the relationship?
That's not.
Because I
That's
didn't
what I'm
have a
saying. I
relationship
know
with
you
the
didn't.
person.
I was saying, I know you don't miss a relationship part of it. I
So-
know you don't, but it's other things.
When I
like-
was in a committed relationship, though,
surrounded it.
he was able to provide me to live a stay-at-home lifestyle,
yeah,
which I did appreciate. And I be like, I don't need to work here. Fuck y'all.
right.
My man got 2 jobs. Fuck
Like,
y'all.
bitch, I can leave
You know what I'm saying?
anytime.
Like,
Having
whatever,
that, like,
you know?
security definitely
Donnie
feels
said he
good.
never got an invite.
To what?
Down to what?
Hmm?
For what? Never got an invite.
Now
for
this
what?
these little hometown shindigs.
He
and
was
shit.
supposed to press the little streaming thing in the group message.
Oh, I'm like, invite to what?
Ain't no invite.
Daddy, I know you ain't talking about to my house because you used to come to my house too. I know that ain't what you're talking about.
Oh, remember the time when
Oh.
him and Cupcake first met and she was just
My daughter fell in love with Donnie.
she was just batting him out.
She was just her head
She
was
was two.
tilted and she was just a. I can't even do
Just
it. You would have thought
fluttering.
my baby was Prince. I'm like, baby,
Excuse me, ma'am.
He definitely don't like you. For the you're a child. Number two, you're a girl. You know.
That's 2 strikes,
She-
goddamn
Yeah,
it.
also, yeah, you said the Ashley house.
So what do y'all love about being single? That's how it be.
That is not how you want to be.
That's a song,
These niggas
child.
ain't
I
shit.
definitely don't want to be single. I'm sorry. Like I got a lot. All
That's
my
a
friends
difficult
single.
question for me to answer because shit, everything will unfold on my pod after this. But for the last 48 plus hours, I have been dealing with relationship problems as a single person.
Oh damn!
So it's like it's difficult for
Ain't
me.
that like extremely? Do it like make you like immediately irate? Because I know when I was single and I would have to deal with shit like that, that would make me immediately irate. Like nigga, I am single. Do not come at me with no bullshit.
And I-
Like, cause I will hurt your feelings.
And I think what it is the fact that they be the ones to stress that y'all are single. That's
And
like
then
my
when you
whole
treat
thing.
them like that,
I'm not your boyfriend.
Then it's the problem. Because it's they like me and Ash were talking about before the show started, like they feel like they're the only ones that are not only supposed to
Mhm.
have options, but are able to exercise those options.
Yep.
When you do it to them,
Mhm.
oh man, you
They
was just
hurt.
being a hoe and you was this and
Oh
you was
yeah,
like,
you a
bruh,
hoe.
you
You
said
this and that.
you
You ain't
you
loyal.
and I keep receipts. So I sent them every
Mhm.
nigga. I searched the text thread that said single and we not together. I
Listen.
searched that shit and I screenshot
rules,
every
motherfucker.
single occurrence
Mhm.
of you saying this.
Mhm.
So why are you mad at me?
Mhm.
But what is this whole argument even about? I don't think I've ever been called out of my name so many times within the last 48 hours as I had in my almost 38 years of
Oh,
life.
him hurt for real.
Yeah, he
Him-
was
him got
crying and
hurt
shit and
feelings.
everything. And like
Oh, shit.
I felt bad in a sense, like not entirely, because it's like nigga,
That's
you
nice.
put me through a lot too.
I used to have no remorse.
So it's only because of who it is.
It just depends on who it is. Like,
Yeah,
like when you
like me and him.
we just friends, but we just been friends for X amount of years.
Now,
And we
like,
done
our
been through
history is, like, deep,
You know
deep,
what I
like,
mean?
It's literally like other half type shit. It's just we're not together for our own. Like it's mainly because he can't. We had a really bad breakup, and instead of him being able to do like I can and chop it up, my family like, look, we was young, this and this happened. You know what I'm saying? We were older. We chopped it up with him, whatever. Like that shit behind me now. You know what I'm saying? I can move forward with that shit. As long as you happy, we good. He can't do that. So because he's still letting his family, friends, everybody else dictate how we move,
Right.
that's
right.
why we haven't entered in an actual relationship. And then on top of that, like I said, you want to do you when you feel like doing you. But now that he basically went behind my back when he could have just asked me. Everybody knows how open I am.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very.
He has he has
Well.
always stressed that he didn't want to know what was on my OnlyFans.
Right.
He's always stressed that. Like he would say it like Dinkins.
We was just talking about this the other day, me and Doug. I think this was last night, and I was just saying, like, I personally couldn't do
he
it.
said that. She
That,
like,
that
"Well,
was the
first
first
you were a
thing I
child."
said.
Yeah.
I said,
In
first thing,
doing
you're a
that.
child. If you was here, you would have heard me.
And then doing that, like, cause you just, you know what I'm saying? You know, especially your ass, you know, motherfuckers is lusting,
Yeah.
and it take a very strong person to deal with that.
And I think it's like because when I first started OnlyFans, like he was there. So it wasn't like I had it before him or anything like that. Like he was the very first
was there at
person
the
that was
start.
on my
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Like I was recording shit with him in the beginning.
Mhm.
That
So it's no
first
secret. baby.
right.
No
So it
secrets.
was no secret, you know, that I had it or anything like that. But then it got to a point where he would ask like, "Well, Dinkus, what you got on your own?" Never mind. And he would hurry up and change the subject because he knew deep down he didn't want to know. I'm not
Right.
gonna force it down your throat. That doesn't mean that I'm lying to you. That doesn't mean that I'm hiding anything from you. That doesn't mean I'm being sneaky. You didn't want to know, so I'm not gonna go out of my fucking way to tell
I'm
you.
respecting your wishes, basically.
Right.
Shit.
Because you don't want to
Niggas
know.
don't want respect.
You don't
Right.
want to
Slut
know.
them out.
So he takes it upon himself to go and subscribe to my OnlyFans. And then the motherfucker had the nerve to do a chargeback, y'all. So the nigga went, viewed my shit technically for free, and then filed a fucking dispute with his bank to get his money.
No, he didn't.
He did because his feelings was hurt. So this time,
When he could have
and,
just asked you, and you could have just showed him.
and it's not the first time.
Wow.
It's not the first time. So, this time, since we've been into it over the past couple of days, like, it's because he went snooping again. Apparently, there's a bootleg Twitter called knitter.net.
Oh, okay.
So you
Hilarious.
can view people's Twitter pages like without following them. Like, but my shit is public
Oh,
anyway.
okay.
But so it's literally like it's my entire Twitter page on this little bootleg Twitter. So he's going through my media, looking at like the little clips or pics and shit that I use like to advertise to
Right.
get subscribers,
Right, cousin
Right.
niggas.
and going fucking nuts. Like he went ape shit. And it's like, why are you looking for shit? You're looking for
Exactly.
shit
You're looking for something to be mad at.
and coming at me
Mhm.
about something because, man, and you fucking liar and you this. What did I lie to you about? You never asked me something and I told you
I'm single.
the opposite of what I was doing.
You never asked, and you swore you didn't want to know. But I'm the liar.
Yes.
And the complete villain of this story.
Yes.
The
You are a
complete
woman.
villain of the story.
You're not supposed to follow the rules.
But if you treated him like the villain for what he did, he would expect you to just forgive him and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that is what I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. And you know,
Men.
They just as complicated as
Donnie
we
said
are.
lying by
Worse
omission is
damn
still a
near.
lie. Is it if they tell me that they don't want to know?
Yeah. If I say I don't want to know what you do on your trip, and then I go look and see what you did on your trip, that's wrong.
Right.
Yeah, like
I don't want to know.
an omission
tell me.
is that's me deliberately keeping something from you.
Mm-hmm.
You told me you didn't want to know, so I didn't tell you. I didn't give a fuck if you knew or not. It's public.
Right. It's public knowledge.
My
motherfucker.
pages ain't locked. I advertise on a public Twitter.
So
I
do you not have
advertise
Twitter or something?
public.
Oh.
He don't have no social media at this point. I think probably except Snapchat.
Oh.
I advertise on a public Twitter. I advertise publicly on all of my platforms, whether it's
Yes, you
Snapchat,
do.
Facebook,
Look at
Twitter, and
you.
everything else. I advertise it on my pocket. Like I'm open about everything that I do. I talked about the kind of scenes that I've done on my podcast.
Yes,
You can
on
always go
here.
listen on the podcast.
Right.
I don't
Or-
hide anything that
Or
I do.
He could just ask you.
Thank you.
Because if anybody know you, they
Or
know
not,
you
or
honest.
or
So it's
not
like,
change your mind when you do ask because
Yeah.
he has asked. But and as soon as I, never mind, because I want to know.
10 toes down on that.
I want to
wanna
know.
So with everything that was going on, if y'all was able to work things out, would you consider like being in a relationship with him?
I would, but only because like with us, it's an extensive history. It's not just a random person like, oh, we only been talking for this little bit. It's like our history is deep, deep. Like that's literally the only person on this earth that I feel like is my other half. And and he feels the same way, and that's why he's taking it
So
hard.
Right.
That's
Some
why it's
feelings.
hurting him so much. Like he told me, like while all of this was going on, he was like, you were legit the only woman that could break me like this.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never had my heart broke.
That's so
Like,
much
and
power right
you
there.
are the only woman that, like, my baby mom couldn't even. We have a kid. My baby mom couldn't even do this shit to me. So he's in his chest, and I get it. It hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like you seeing somebody that you love like that, but at the same time, it's like,
You went looking
You-
for it.
thank you.
Like one, you could have asked, and even if you did ask, clearly
You didn't
it was
have to
gonna
see
hurt
it.
you. It was gonna hurt you regardless, whether you asked me, whether you went snoop before. It was gonna hurt you regardless. That's why you didn't want to know originally, but it kept eating at your fucking mind, and eventually it got too much. And you was like, "Fuck it, I just want to know."
Yeah, but when he went to go look for it, he's calling her out her name and making it seem like
Like I lied to
Right,
him.
like
And
she
I don't like
lied
that
and she
because
didn't.
if it's one
That-
thing I'm not
That's
gonna
what she
do,
mad
I'm not
about.
gonna lie.
She not
Oh,
mad
no,
that
she
he
got
saw the
every right to be
video.
mad, I
She
feel
ain't mad
like.
that he went to see the video. She mad that
Mhm.
she's being, reprimanded for it.
I'm
Right.
being
Could've just
vilified
asked for some stuff
for
that
some shit that
you
you
went to
did.
go look
Right.
for. Stop looking for shit.
Like
if
literally,
you can't handle it.
and it's funny because we hear often like, well, women don't have accountability. Women don't have accountability. But it's like, bro, you set the tone for us dealing.
Exactly.
We're not in a relationship. We're not together. And their favorite two phrases are, we just doing what we do, and it is what it is.
We just
Right.
friends.
But because I'm operating like that,
Mm.
oh, well, we just doing what we do. All right. Well, I'm
Mhm.
going to go do whatever over here then.
Right.
Because
Right.
like you said, when we together, then, whatever. But when we ain't shit, it is what it is.
But
Okay,
y'all
well, I
still
was
have
doing
that
this
open
when we weren't.
communication though.
I guess that only works one way, though. He
Mm.
can communicate that to me,
Mm.
but me actually acting on that is the problem. Bro, how? We're not in a relationship because you decided that you didn't want to talk to your family and be like, you know what? This is what I want to do. I'm a grown ass man. We working shit out, whatever. That's on you. That's not on me.
Right.
We already know what my moves were. I'm like, I'm moving how you moving. I tell anybody that I deal with that I'm moving how you're moving. If you want us to be committed, then we can be committed. If you want us to fuck around here and there, but we still seeing other people, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not
Right.
Brandy, bitch. I'm not finna sit up in my motherfucking room while you doing
Okay.
whatever.
I know that's
Period.
right.
This ain't that.
You said we out here.
Period.
So if y'all got into a committed relationship, would he want you to deactivate your fans OnlyFans?
Oh,
Is that something you gonna give up for
Would
him?
that,
So Tommy
I was just about to
said
say, would
that
that be
don't-
something you would even consider?
Tommy said that don't really mean do what you do. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. So whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Especially because
Can we just say that Tommy looked exactly like his little avatar? Keep going.
but I think one of the what really gets me is in the course of time since we've been back dealing with each other, like he's done shit. And of course, then it was like, well, I couldn't feel a way about it because we weren't together.
Right.
There is a baby in between there.
Ooh.
A baby. But me doing OnlyFans.
Trigger moment. Trigger moment.
Man.
Trigger
You know,
moment.
like there was a baby created in between there. And that was fine for me to be like, you know what? That's stung because you don't want to see somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It obviously stung, but it's like,
That's the lifetime.
That's
forever.
the
But then-
ultimate for me.
right. But then you don't have a right to whatever because, y'all not in a relationship, this, that, and the other. It's different if y'all was together and he had a baby
It
then,
ain't
you know what I'm
different.
saying? Yada, yada,
Mhm.
yada. Okay, well,
Y'all
then
in
it's
some type of
different with me
situation.
going and, sucking dick on OnlyFans. Mind your
Right.
business.
Right, mind
I'm
your
getting
business.
paid.
Because I'm pretty sure that bitch that had your baby, you had your face all up in it.
all up in it, and she had her face all up in it.
So what is it?
for free.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
you didn't have to see that though. I'm not going looking for it either.
How you know?
You
can't
didn't
see it.
have to see it. You chose to see it.
Exactly.
You did that shit to yourself.
Exactly.
So whose fault is that?
Somehow it's your
Back to
fault.
Mundo.
Yeah. Everything is always our
Back
fault.
to Mundo.
Oh yeah.
I love how she digressed from my question. So we go.
What?
Would you give up your OnlyFans for him if he wanted to be in a committed relationship?
Oh, for him, yeah.
Oh shit, that was easy. Never mind.
No, but
that's
that's
her soulmate, like she said. So it was a
Well,
no-brainer.
yeah.
Oh,
For
that's cute.
for him, I
I
would.
don't want to go
But
beat him up.
but it's
Go
a
jump
thing
on.
where we really should. But for him,
Don't
it's
say that
different
to-
because I know.
can't read it.
Because with OnlyFans, it's like it's something where if I was with him and he wanted to do it with me, then I would still whatever. Oh, you know what? Let me take that back. I lied on accident. It's not that I would completely end my OnlyFans. I would just change how I operated. Like I wouldn't do like collaborations and shit with other people, but I would still do like solo shit and shit like that. I mean, it's an
Okay.
extra income source.
Yeah,
But with
right,
him, I know
period.
that I will be taken care of in the sense where it's like I don't have to be like, all right, well, shit, this extra income or whatever. Like he's a total helpmate. I wouldn't have to worry about shit like that.
Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah,
Even just changing it to just solo acts, that's still cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
know if I
really
could do it
cool.
entirely though, because I mean, I like what I do. Like
But
I,
you said
I
he
enjoy
was
it.
there in the beginning, so y'all could record. What did y'all
Or
do?
I was about to say, or y'all can do like the couple YouTube or couple OnlyFans
Well,
thing.
honestly, when we were first dating, that was something we talked about for the longest. We just, niggas never did it.
Mhm.
I feel like we were supposed to be the original Rock and Shay. That was our thing.
Mm.
Niggas beat us to it, but it is what it is. But I don't think that he is comfortable
Mm.
with it as much as he made it seem. And I think that with all of the stuff that we've talked about, and I've always felt that sexually, he was really the only person to really match me like that, like in wanting to explore stuff
Yes,
and just,
Lord.
you know what I
Finding
mean?
your match
So
sexually is-
when I tell you that he
Hard.
literally checks like every box off, we do that for each other. And I think that's why it's such a it's
To let
the worst
go.
soul tie ever, dog.
Mm,
Like it's
yeah.
so toxic, it's horrible. But
Mm.
him seeing my OnlyFans, I think is fucking with him because he like his main thing is like he feels like anything with him has been fake now. Like when you made like, and I'm thinking that like I'm the only one that's making you feel like this, and like, bro, it's a performance.
Say it's a performance. I gotta see.
Like,
It's
bro,
acting.
like, bro,
Literally acting.
like, bro, I can't be on the camera and expecting people to pay for it. I'm sitting here doing crossword puzzles while the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be more engaged.
Right.
And I'm
You are
like,
extra.
you are literally the only person that is allowed to touch me and is not for content purposes where I'm monetizing it.
Right.
You're the only person who I fuck for a personal reason because I enjoy it and we have that connection.
And knowing
Mhm.
you, that's something motherfucking serious.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Because niggas know exes are not like, man,
your
I
ass
missed
is
that. If
very
it can go on
selective.
OnlyFans, you can have it.
Listen,
Because you want to fuck me more than I want to fuck you.
Period.
Yep.
And I already know that I'm not going to get this nut that you think you go give me when we fuck. So it's going on OnlyFans and I'm going to make some money off of it.
Testify.
He's the only one I don't do that with, though.
Mhm.
But he's feeling insecure about it.
Mm.
And I know that he is because his dick isn't small. But he keep referring to his dick as being small now. Because he's
Oh,
seeing me
Lord.
with other people.
Oh Lord.
Like,
Oh,
and you don't need my
Lord.
little meat. No. I'm like, dog, will
I
you
love
fucking
your
relax?
little meat.
Like, will you fucking relax?
So irritating.
They can give
I
it to you
love-
way better than I can. And I'm like,
No.
why'd you comparing
Oh my
yourself? So he's
God.
comparing himself, and he's mentally torturing himself, and
That's
it's not even
never
like
a
that.
good thing.
Yeah,
That's
so
never a good thing.
No.
Because I feel like
Emotional
Depending
sex
on-
is way better.
I was just about to say
It wouldn't be
depending
able to
on
compute
who it
what,
is,
Tommy?
what type of sex, like
yeah.
wouldn't
Tommy
be able
said
to
his brain
compute
wouldn't be able
what?
to compute that. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about.
right. But yeah, it's like it's different types of sex and all this, that, and the third. So you shouldn't compare yourself because everything is different, and really, you should feel a one up that I'm not just dealing with you for monetary reasons. God
Right.
damn it, like I'm really dealing with you on a personal level,
Right.
and not too
A more
many niggas
intimate-
can say
a
that.
more intimate
Like,
level.
Right.
a few niggas can say we got money together, hell yeah, but they can't. Not many say at all. Me and her was just fucking because she just wanted to fuck me.
Tommy said that he was the only one I felt that way for. Because it's different. Like, even if you watch my videos, like, it's not, I mean, sucking dick is not that intimate. Like,
It's
It's-
not.
Not for us. It's way
No,
more
like-
serious for the guy.
yeah, like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, man, she's sucking my dick. Like, she really, really care about me. Like, it's basic sex without being basic sex. Like, we don't do the shit that me and him do. So I don't
Right.
understand why he doesn't see the difference. Like, you can tell, like, it's entertainment, dog.
Right.
And you knew this ahead of time. And
Ahead
he
of time.
said this like, well, I think like I knew deep down, but I really didn't want to know, like exactly how you was getting down type shit.
Then why did you
Then why did you go
watch?
look?
Right.
Why did you go look? On his the nigga get one off day a week, and that's how you spent your one off day. Let me go look up her porn. Now I'm finna be mad for your whole off day that you should have been enjoying.
And days after, apparently.
Yeah, you said 48 hours.
Right.
That's a lot of
So
hours.
it's been a few days.
People give birth
shit.
in sooner hours than that.
And I said I couldn't differentiate the monetary and personal.
Hmm.
It feel like y'all care. Yeah, and
I told you for niggas it feel different. Like I'll never forget one time me and Doug was broken up and I was dealing with this dude and he asked me about him or whatever. So I told him the truth. And the first question out his mouth after asking if
suck
I
his
had
dick?
that, yes. Did you give him head? No, nigga, what difference did it make though? If I did, like, I'm just curious because that's such and such. What?
People do feel
It's not
like doing an
personal.
oral act on other people is more intimate than just regular sex.
See,
That
and
means you
because
got
I'm a
feelings and you
fucking
care
grown
about
up,
'em and you
oral
trust
sex
'em.
is a part of sex to me.
Yeah,
That is
But
the
to
appetizer.
niggas-
That is the appetizer to fucking.
but
I
to
feel like it's more of
niggas-
like an ego thing with them.
It's always an ego thing.
But it's a lot of men who won't eat your vagina. I don't know what words I can
Shit,
say on
Doug
this.
wouldn't for
or not.
years. I'm surprised we made it as long as we did.
But see, and that's what I'm saying, because he didn't feel comfortable, or he didn't feel
then-
like you was his woman, or you know what I'm
Maybe.
saying. When men are just weird. To me, sex is sex.
I almost wasn't his woman. I was about to serve this cat up to somebody who's gonna eat it.
Oh Lord
Shit.
Jesus, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Tommy said white girls think head don't count as sex.
They also think anal don't count either.
When it's called oral sex and anal sex.
Yeah, it's sex.
I got hemorrhoids. I can't do the oral.
I don't
I mean
know.
the anal.
What?
I got hemorrhoids.
Oh yeah, but why you say you can't give head? Oh, you meant to say anal.
I said I meant to say
Okay,
anal.
my
Yeah,
bad.
I can't
Okay,
do
I
anal.
wasn't listening.
It's sad.
I know you guys.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. It's
Okay.
just if them hemorrhoids flared up, boy.
See, and that was
And
me,
some
'cause I had
She
the
can give you
colonoscopy,
some
and I
pointers.
think that when they pulled that camera out, they pulled some other shit out with it.
yeah, they ripped a little
So,
bit.
because I'm like, bro, I've had anal plugs, I've done, and I've never had this issue until when I
Mm-hmm.
had that fucking colonoscopy. I think, when I was asleep and I couldn't be like, ouch, or, whatever,
Right.
because I was knocked out. They
They
was
be
just
rough.
on some rough shit.
Like
She
she
Hey.
can't feel it.
Was.
Yeah, and they
Like,
just
it's
like,
stuck on something.
I never.
Fuck it, she can't
right.
feel it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
That's exactly how I feel like shit went.
I never
It look good.
trust them when it comes. I never trust doctors when it comes to taking care of black people. I swear I don't.
Mm.
It could be the smallest procedure, and I swear now I'm scared.
Yeah, so I haven't done anal since like last summer because I'm like, I don't know how that goes now. And I'm like, because it doesn't, I didn't know. They didn't tell me until afterwards. They're like, oh, by the way, hemorrhoid, whatever. I'm like, because honestly, I thought the hemorrhoids were something completely different. I thought it was like a bunch of grapes. That's how I thought, because I'm very squeamish. So I've never actually looked up what hemorrhoids look like.
Yeah.
So I just had my own little mental picture that hemorrhoids they look like a bunch of grapes. And I think it's because like when I was a kid, the first Ace Ventura,
Yeah.
Oh
when
my
they
God.
found out that Einhorn was the
The
man,
man.
Yes.
and he was like, either she got the worst case of
The
hemorrhoids I
hemorrhoids.
ever seen, or
Right.
Captain Winky type
I just
shit.
watched that the other day.
It's on
That's
both
one
of them is on
our
Prime
favorite
Video, and I said I'm gonna watch them.
Yeah, they're
But that's
hilarious.
why and I think
When
that
they
just
said
kind of
little
stuck
ashes.
with me that they was just your
Yeah, they
ass
look
is
like
falling
right,
out.
yeah. Mhm,
But no, it's really just like your balloon not kind of swollen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different for different people, but that's how mine is.
Yes, and I got mine from ending up with acid reflux. Like I didn't even when I gave birth to Bella, they didn't even pop out or nothing.
I think
Mm.
Donnie said if you gave head instead of getting it, I'll be madder.
Why? Why
You
do
said
men
everything
do that?
count. And get some numb and spray for your hemorrhoids. And that's the thing, like, because they don't hurt, because everybody I've known with hemorrhoids made it seem like they were always like they were really painful.
Mhm, they are.
And but
Mine bleeds sometimes.
see, and I don't have that. It's literally it's just a little swollen. So I didn't know that,
That's how mine started off. and then it got serious. It be
David
bleeding.
laughing.
Shit, David.
Time talking about this convo turn left.
It, it,
real
it,
quick.
it did. It did. You see, I'm just over here sipping. I'm over. I
We
cannot
done
relate
forgot
to the
all
hemorrhoid.
about the single life. So do you miss being single?
Do you miss being single?
Right, since you've been in a relationship for the last couple of days.
No, you know what's funny? For the past 4 years since me and him have linked back up, Tone, Juan, Monte, everybody argues with me that I'm not single.
You're not.
You're not.
I am though.
But
You're
you're not.
not.
I am. I'm not in
According to him, in his mind,
You're not single to
y'all
him
not.
either.
His lips saying one thing and his actions and mind
And his
saying another.
and his emotions is saying something. else.
Right.
right, because he was like, and I ain't been doing shit and da 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 da. You didn't say you wasn't doing
That
shit.
be the problem.
Right.
That be it. When they in the is what it is stage and they ain't doing is what it is and you is doing what it is,
Yeah.
they be like this bitch.
So, and he been snapping
I
hard
ain't
about that
doing
because he like,
nothing.
and I wasn't even doing shit, and all I fucking do is work, whatever, and then whenever I do got free time, I'm with you, and that's not what you told me though.
Right.
That's not
Because
what you
when
told
an
me.
opportunity comes for you to do you and I'm not available, you're gonna do it.
You're gonna
and you're
do
gonna
it.
want to be able to do it without
Without feeling guilty
guilty,
Right.
no
and
questions,
not hearing my mouth.
no, none of that because it is what it is. But you ain't found nobody because in reality, you don't want nobody else.
And he said, "You suck somebody else's dick, and then want to kiss me is why it matters more. I know I'm not the first person to suck your dick."
Okay, but that's what you brush your
But
teeth
I was
for. You
sucking dick
floss.
before I
Right.
met him. What's the
This
difference?
okay. This is my thing, right? And maybe it's just me, but I have always said this because there are a lot of people that feel like eating ass is okay, but kissing is too intimate. Oh well, I don't know who dick she's sucking, or I don't know who pussy he eating, and yada yada yada. And it's like, why are y'all dealing with people that y'all feel like have poor oral hygiene? I
That
don't even
too.
feel like I have the food that I ate this morning
Yeah.
on my tongue
No.
I feel you.
because I brushed my teeth again after that.
Mhm.
As you supposed to.
So why
Supposed
are
to
you
after
dealing
every
with people
meal.
that you feel like every time you kiss them, it's just some dick residue? How does that work? Why do you feel that way?
Right.
Like, and I guess just the people I deal with, like, I know I'm not the first pussy that you ate. Like he was the very first
Well,
person
I
to
ain't
eat
I'm
my
glad.
ass.
Sometimes
but he
I'm
definitely
glad,
wasn't the
so I ain't
first
gotta
dick I
teach you.
sucked. And
Like
knew
he
that.
was ahead of the curve, 10 plus years ago. He was the very first person to put his tongue in my ass. And at that point, I didn't freak out like, oh, well, how many people? I felt special, like, dang,
Right.
And
because
that's
I had never
it.
done it before.
That's
I
it.
was like, oh,
It's that special
because it was new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he didn't give me a warning, like, hey, I'm finna try this or whatever. He was like,
Right.
hey,
Just
spread your
bow,
butt. I
suck
thought it was
ass.
gonna be some anal shit. And then I was like, it's kind of warm and moist. What is you know? I was like, hey, I kind of
What's
like this a little
this?
bit. Hey, all right. But
You're
I
like, mhm.
but like for me, like oral sex is a part of sex. And I feel like if I can't put my mouth on you, then I don't trust your dick. And if I don't trust
Right.
your dick, I don't need to be fucking you.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's for me.
It's all
Right.
Everybody-
purpose.
'Cause I
everybody
ain't just
looks
gonna give anybody head anyway.
Yeah, like so everybody's, outlook on that is different. But for me, because I actually enjoy oral sex, like giving oral
Mhm.
sex is a part of sex for me. And I'm
Mhm.
not gonna fuck nobody that I feel like your dick is dirty.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
So
No
dirty
me
dicks.
putting your dick in my mouth and putting it in my pussy is the same thing. Like
Right.
either way it go, if it's something wrong in there, it's something wrong in there. It's either go
Right.
top or bottom.
Because I take my health serious, whether it's my mouth or my coochie.
Yeah.
Like your health is your health.
And you know you got to take that dead ass serious.
Right.
For real. Let me see. Like being single.
Mom
I like
says
being
fine
single.
with that.
I do.
Donnie says it matters because I'm here now. I can't explain it. It's a guy thing.
Exactly. I had
Tommy
to.
says I've been very deliberate and intentional with my intentions. If I'm pushing up on you, I'm clear that I'm looking for something exclusive. Don't play with me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's
Well,
you.
That's you.
You say
though.
you're clear.
Right.
We're talking
Right.
about a
He
Taurus.
wasn't.
He was clear that we weren't exclusive. So I don't understand why it's an issue if you were clear that we're not exclusive. And I think it's just when men tell us that, they expect us to try to react and get them to change their mind. Baby, I'm not going to press you.
Okay.
I like spending time with you. I like having sex with you. I love our bond and everything else. But that don't mean that I'm finna try to twist your arm for a fucking relationship.
Exactly.
Put it like this: would you rather your man eat pussy or get his dick sucked?
So check to answer that question.
It depends
If
on
my
who's
man,
pussy.
if my man has cheated on me, he better have had the best fucking sex, and I don't want to know about it. I'm just gonna assume he did everything he does to me, and that's just that on that.
Right.
Either
Right.
I'm gonna accept it or I'm not gonna accept it,
Right.
and that's just what it is.
Because regardless of what was done in that time, he shared his body with somebody else as my man. I can't
I don't
just
care if
be
you
like,
just
oh,
kissed
well,
her. In my head, you fucked her,
Right.
right, like you,
so you might as well do it.
you had
Right.
a sexual act with somebody outside of me. It doesn't matter what it was. If that ain't our agreement, that ain't our type of relationship, it's bad either way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Like if me and you are in a relationship and you don't even have sex with her, like you tongue kissing the bitch or whatever, like anything that you do outside of me, it's going to be bad. You don't know how people always say no one sin is greater than the other.
Mm.
Cheating is cheating, my nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheating is cheating. You
Right.
did what you did. You stepped
Yup.
outside of me. And
Yup.
don't do, and I guess my thing has always been this. When I'm in actual relationships, I'm never going to do anything that I feel like will hurt you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I always put myself in your shoes
Mhm.
Right.
and I'm like, how would I feel if a motherfucker did this to me?
Mm-hmm.
And in our first, year and a half or whatever, almost 2 years of dealing back with each other, I wasn't doing shit either. Because even with me not knowing of anything that he was doing and knowing we weren't exclusive, I always had this thing like, you know what? If I were to find out the dog was doing this, even though that should kind of sting me a little bit. So you know what? I'm gonna just chill. If dog doing whatever, it's just it was what it was. But then when it came out and you had that reaction, okay, it's go time. You wanna play that game? Let me suit up, put my little helmet and knee pads and shit on, nigga. Let's fucking play it.
Okay.
And clearly I'm winning,
Cause I'm the MVP.
Baby.
MVP. You hear me?
nigga.
Ooh, child. Let the games begin in this motherfucker. That's
Yeah.
that's how I would be too.
Sabi
Like,
said,
better
I don't know,
relationship guys
ass
forever
eating is
be on your-
beyond cheating.
Listen, I assume you did everything you do to me, so that just is what it is. Either I'm
That's
gonna
next
accept
level.
you cheating or not.
Right.
Either we breaking up or we moving forward. That's
Yeah.
it. Is you done with it or not?
And honestly,
That's that. That's that on that.
And honestly, I feel like when it comes to men,
Mm.
when they go cheat, I damn near feel like they fuck a bitch better than you because that's some new bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Probably.
they trying
they
to
wanna be able to
maintain a
go back.
reputation and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or uphold
well,
something they think they got to.
I,
Right.
I can't give her the measles, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want motherfuckers putting my name out here bad or whatever. So they finna go in this motherfucking give this bitch the best he got.
Oh,
because-
They stopped at the gas station and got the little pill.
Man, because he don't want to go in there and be weak. Because this is a new bitch.
right.
He been fucking with you forever. So, if you get weak dick from time to time, it is what it is. You used to him. You know what he capable of.
They
But
get
fucking
real
another bitch for the
complacent.
first time, she don't know what he capable of. So he got to bring his full potential to the motherfucking game.
Yeah, that's exhausting because you're gonna have to do that every time.
Definitely.
Like,
Definitely.
Every time.
I just can't
But let's
take
see,
the
single
bull
life,
crap.
single life for me, it's been all right. It's been pretty cool. I kind of move how I move, do what I want to do. I always keep it open and honest. Right now, I don't know. I think I'm dating somebody. I think I'm not dating somebody.
Bro said, not the little pill.
Yes, the little pill. Mhm. Like the rhino pill, I think it's called or something. I
I
seen it.
had to, when I was in Cali, we
I
had
had
to go
seen
buy
it.
my baby daddy's some. So my
Ooh.
baby granddaddy was
I had-
getting busy
had
with the
seen it.
rhinos.
Mhm.
They got like a Rhino 11. Like they
Baby's
keep
daddy.
improving it.
Dude said, "What's
Grandpa
this?"
need to have a seat.
They like if you got diabetes, take the Rhino 11. They gonna die happy. They gonna die happy with a stiff one.
Strong and happy.
But yeah, being single is pretty cool. I mean, you got your options. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. But it's just that you come around that one person that you like, oh shit, I like this person. Ooh, I really like this person. So then you start cutting off your other people, like
See, I don't do that.
cutting them off.
I'll say I didn't do that.
See, you cut them off. You know, you cut them off, and you got the one person. Then the one person like, yeah, no, this ain't working out for me. You be like, oh, okay, and that's where that, hey, big kid.
See, I ain't never
Hey,
cut
big
nobody
kid.
off
Like, what's
until I
today?
even
It's
met
Sunday.
Doug.
Oh, okay, I know where you at. You at Walker's. I'm gonna ride down on you. Simple.
Tommy said
Drop
he
one,
don't
pick
like
them up.
single life. It's cool, but shit foul.
It is. It do get kind of foul.
I thought
Like
he had a girlfriend.
it's cold. It be
Oh.
cold. It's
Single
see,
life
that's
be
that shit
fun,
right there. We
but I
friends.
prefer relationships.
I feel
That's me,
like
Donnie.
We friends.
single life can be fun.
It is
That's
At
fun.
me.
least back when I used to do it.
It is
I used to
fun.
have a nigga for food, a nigga for drinks, a nigga who get me in the club
Yeah.
early. Just I had a nigga for everything. So it was nice as far as that. And just being independent in general.
Rose said, why can't people be upfront about it? And that's the biggest thing.
Because they scared.
That's the biggest thing.
They scared that
'Cause
they
they
can't
say
be. They
one thing
scared
and
of the
mean
reaction.
another.
They scared of the reaction. They scared of the outcome. They scared they can't get what they
Peop-
want. if
yeah,
they
people
not
are
upfront,
afraid
or
that
feel
if
like
they
they
are
can do
honest,
something.
that they won't get the outcome
if
that they want.
Mhm.
I always say that anytime anybody lies about anything, it is out of fear, whether
Yep.
it's fear of a
Mhm.
reaction, fear of not getting what they want, fear of
Yep.
consequences. There's always an underlying fear.
Yep.
Even for people that just lie for no fucking reason, just compulsive liars, they are
Mhm.
lying for fear of not being accepted, not fitting in.
Yep.
There is always an underlying fear for why a motherfucker is lying.
I know a compulsive liar like that too. That motherfucker, he walked up on me one day and was like, "Hey, it's snowing. You don't see that?" I was like,
He might have just been on that.
I had to check first to make sure he wasn't lying. It really was snowing.
Who was lying that bad?
Man.
This dude I know that
Donnie?
I had to confirm. I had to seriously confirm that it was actually snowing because that's how bad he lied.
Donnie said they can't be upfront because of societal norms and judgment.
Yep.
We know I don't care
Some
about
people,
those.
Yeah,
Mhm.
depending on the situation.
Tommy says, I've been honest, and somehow the intrigue from the women increases.
And see, you
Because
found
you're-
out the secret
Because
because
you're
you're like
giving
honesty,
them right.
But here's
You're
the thing.
giving them a
Was
choice.
she honest with you though? Because you still single. I'm trying to figure it out.
Because I know me personally, when I was single, I rewarded honesty like a motherfucker. It was this one
But were
dude.
you just as honest?
I was.
I know
It
you
was this
You my sister.
one guy. I knew he was sleeping with other females and stuff like that, but he was very, very adamant about using condoms with everybody. And the fact that he was honest and the fact that I knew he was using condoms with everybody, I did not give no fuck. I was like, we gonna keep fucking. It's cool, man. We're gonna keep
You said, "You-
chilling. So we would go out to the club together and stuff and meet back up at his house. And people always thought we were just friends because we was just cool, like because he was honest.
Mhm.
So honesty is rewarded. Women definitely
Rose
like,
said-
a real woman like that.
Listen, we grown. I understand people don't like rejection, but whew. See, and that was me.
Mhm.
Last year, I was dealing with somebody and we had an agreement. Like I was over there kicking it one day and a chick popped up
Oh Lord.
to smoke with him, whatever. Bro, that ain't my business. You're not my nigga. Like when I tell you I was in the room chilling, watching Living Single or whatever the fuck else was on TV,
Okay,
and they was in the kitchen smoking and shit. Nigga came, bought me a cup and bottle and shit. Like he was like,
Okay,
dog, you
that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, did he say you had to leave?
no.
Oh, okay.
See, that was
'cause I ain't
nothing
like
I
that.
used to like about old boy because he would make them other hoes leave. Like, hey, Brittany finna come over. You gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And that was it. And he was like, dog, you was legit like the coolest chick I have ever dealt with. I said, as long as there was honesty and boundary set,
Period.
dog, you'll never have a problem out of me.
Period.
Never.
Period.
And that's where the respect come in there right there.
Right.
too.
Because it's like I said, like I'm not the type of person that I'm feeling like you just gonna fuck with me and we not exclusive.
Right.
If you were upfront and honest about that, as long as I know how to move with you,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I ask. Don't
Right.
have me on some man, you know, and I love you and I'm this and I'm this and whatever,
Right.
whatever.
Don't play
and
with my
That's
head.
I
not
want
what
us
you
to
wanna
be this and
see.
do this, knowing that you're doing everything
Mhm.
else.
Don't play with my feelings.
Right.
Right.
You would left me
Play with my
alone.
pussy.
I could have stayed single. Shit.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Could have got me one of them good.
Say you the bonus chick.
Could have got me one of them good.
I was the homie that
products.
liked to fuck. I'm usually
Yeah.
the homie that like to fuck. Like I like to kick it,
Like to
Mhm.
like to
hang out.
have fun, go
Yeah.
out and do little shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the type to press niggas for a relationship
Period.
because I
Right.
don't have to be. I'm not at a point where I have to be in a relationship. Do I prefer to be in a relationship and have something exclusive and build with somebody? Absolutely.
It's been so
But
long
not at a
for
point
me.
where I'm chasing it.
I'm allergic to it.
I'm not chasing it because
I'm
I can
allergic
still
to
get my needs fulfilled without being in a relationship.
Right.
So the fact that I've been doing that for the past couple of years and I've been having all of my needs met, like I have motherfuckers that
Yeah.
when I need help with something, I don't
They
have to
help me.
ask them
Right,
twice.
Right.
I have motherfuckers that my kids ain't theirs, but if my kids need some shit, what
They
she
there,
need?
right.
It's Christmas, it's birthday, it's whatever. Like
Right.
I don't have to worry about anything. If it's
It's
somebody
comfortable
that's like,
here.
you know, and I want that companionship and all of that, I have all of that.
Right.
When I want to fuck, I got some. Like
Right.
I don't have to
Mhm.
have all of that in order
In
for me
one
to
person.
feel like,
Mm.
oh, I'm just so unhappy because no one loves me type
You
shit.
know,
Like that's not
people-
me.
I was gonna say people who feel like that, like depending on relationships or like they feel like their worth is from having a spouse. That's weird to me. I
Yeah,
don't
and I
know.
don't.
That's real weird to
Um,
me. Your worth you so much more than the relationship you in. Like it's cool to have somebody that care about you and love you, but on some real shit, like that's not the end all be all. Like,
But y'all gotta grow together. That'd be the thing. Like one part when you in a relationship, sometimes it's like one is growing like this, the other one growing like this. And this one, since they all the way up here, they forget to come back down here and be like, hey folks, what's good with you? What's up? Well, come on up here with me. Let me help you. Let me help you. And that'd be hard in them type of relationships where they feel like I'm supposed to be like this and you're supposed to be down here. So that's what happened with my relationship. And that's why I ain't been in a relationship in 8 years.
But see, and with dude,
Corday 8.
me being
Corday
in the situations that I've been in have always been
I had
beneficial to
different
me.
reasons, though. I had little girls and, like, I don't like a lot of niggas. Don't talk about my black Air Force Ones. I told you I was ready, Mimi. I told you I was ready. You want to go jump that food? I was ready. Got my hoodie and my black forces out.
Times have changed.
You
This
never
new
know.
generation not like us, no bullshit.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, because like with the chicks thing, like our thing was, even though we was kicking everything, like I was fucking with him because that was like my primary OnlyFans partner at that time.
Yeah.
So I was using him for like all of my content and shit.
Right.
So when it got to a point where when he wasn't like able to record no more, like he would hit me up, I said, look, me dealing with you, knowing that you had other chicks and all this other kind of shit, there was something in it for me at that time. It was beneficial for me to kind of look the other way on that.
Right.
I'm not just gonna be your bonus pussy for the sake of being your bonus pussy, nigga.
Right.
So if we're not recording, then no.
Right.
Business.
Simple. Right.
And I tell everybody that. I didn't single him out. It wasn't because I was salty about nothing. It was just that's how it is.
Right.
If me and you are fucking around and we're not exclusive outside with that one nigga, you have to be on this camera. If you are not, then we are not fucking. And that's just that.
And that's just that. Period. Makes
But
sense
Bean
to
say,
me.
get down and lay down, nigga.
That makes sense to me.
It's the same.
It is the same.
It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah, I got a guest
'Cause it
request.
Come on.
Who that is?
Whenever you're ready. I don't know. He probably know one of my brothers.
Oh, okay.
What made me do OnlyFans with him? It wasn't. Wait, which one you talking
Hey, I
about?
invite anybody.
The one you've been talking about.
The main one or the one that I just got done talking about?
The Taurus.
Oh,
The tourists.
Them
Well,
Tauruses,
'cause
they
initially-
clamp on you right here. Them Tauruses, they clamp on right here. They just be there.
yeah.
They just be
They're
there.
so narcissistic.
I got some Tauruses.
Tell me something about I got
trying
too
to-
many rules. No, I
Come
don't.
on.
I have one rule. I
Them
have.
wasn't her rules that she stated. Them was his
Them was
rules
His rules.
that she
right.
was following.
See, you ain't listening.
He
Ty.
No,
ain't
I thought he was talking about like with the one dude that was trying to fucking him. Like, no, we're not doing it on camera because that's really only it.
Oh.
Like
That's
if we
too many rules.
if we not exclusive, we not exclusive.
right.
Just
If-
be
yeah.
upfront and honest about that. That's rule number one. Let me make the
Simple and
choice if I'm gonna
plain.
fuck with you, just like you got a choice to fuck with me, knowing I got OnlyFans and everything else.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
if we're fucking, it's going to be for content purposes. I don't
Period.
fuck you recreationally, and I'm not your bitch just because.
Period.
Those are really two rules. So how's that too many?
That sounds simple to me.
But
People
yeah,
are trying to get shit for the free.
but as far as like the person I was just talking about, the one who I said I was chilling with, and like the chick popped up and everything over there, he hit me up. And like, cause we had been knowing each other already, like we had fucking around before, but he hit me up and he wanted a little sample again and shit. And I told him what it was.
She said a little sample.
Because
Bless
I
her
was
heart.
already doing my OnlyFans at that time. And during the time that he hit me up, the other guy is referred to, I call him Bay that's not Bay, because he Bay, but he not Bay. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's his nickname, Bay that's not Bay.
Okay, that's not
But
okay.
me and him were already separated because the baby situation had happened. And I
Right.
was still dealing with and processing with that shit. So in that time, I started fucking with dude and he became my primary content partner at that time. Cause he liked to fuck just as much as I do. So at that point, I was able to pump out content consistently because I had a steady sex partner. So that's what I was doing. But it wasn't to the point where I was going to again sweat him for a relationship or to stop dealing with other chicks. I was still doing OnlyFans with other people, so I'm not finna sit here and worry about what you're doing.
Right.
As long as we have this open communication and
Understanding,
understanding,
Understanding, right?
it is what it is.
Right.
So that's how he came into it.
So did the girl trip? Like, was she
Did
cool?
she know you was in there in the room chilling?
The one that was smoking?
Yeah, she knew.
Oh,
I didn't. Door don't close.
Okay, that's what's up. He player.
Right.
That's right. Them coins better come,
Gotta have them.
especially when it ain't a guarantee that I'ma come.
Shit.
Okay, I might as well get paid. Shit, because it ain't no
Ain't
guaranteed
wrong.
I'm
Ain't
coming.
wrong. Mhm.
It's not.
It's not. It's the truth.
I'm so glad we can be open and honest about sex. That is my whole
yeah,
premise for
why?
everything.
Horizontal refreshments.
I grew up. That's the kind of family I grew up in. We were always able to be open and honest about sex in my
I
family.
would.
Mm.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I saw Granny the other day.
Sweet Graham.
Sweet Grandma and Little
Who
Granny.
said that she eat? Okay, I don't. No, she wasn't involved with me. I've had other women on there, but I didn't know her. That was his bitch, not mine.
So I discovered that my husband don't want a threesome as bad as I do. It sounds like I'm not finna get my threesome.
Oh, that's
He might
sad.
feel like it's a setup though.
That's sad.
I don't know what the hell.
He might feel like it's a setup because dude, he like since all of this shit been going on the past couple days, he's been and I couldn't even get a threesome. No. Don't say you couldn't even get a threesome. You brought it up and shit. I'm like, shit was good. And I asked him, like, nigga, I damn near wrote out like a plan, like a like I said, okay, so what is your ideal threesome? Are you looking for something where you don't want to interact with her? You want to interact with both of us? You just want to watch us go at like, what is your, oh no, I'm not for real. Like, you know, it's just like a fantasy kind of thing, but I don't really making it seem like he didn't really want one. But then now that he's seen me having threesomes and shit on the OnlyFans, now and I couldn't even get.
Right.
No, you kept acting like you didn't want one because I was on that and I told you
Right.
we could do what we do.
See, his thing now is, oh, I don't need nobody but you. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, I could have sworn you brought up a threesome first, if I'm not mistaken.
With another
And I
lady
wasn't
or
with
another
it.
man?
I told you
We
might
both
think it's
want
a
another
setup.
female, or at least shit. That's what.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure
I,
out.
well, that's what I thought. I'm not.
Tay,
I'm
shut
not
your
doing
ass
two
up.
dicks. That's too much work.
Because
Like,
hold
I'm
on,
not.
let me check my text messages
So,
first.
I'm like, what's the?
Oh, never
so
mind.
I'm never gonna get my girl on girl experience if you don't agree to this damn.
Well, you know,
threesome.
you probably should have experienced all that before you got
I
married.
tried. I got pregnant.
I said before you got married.
I tried before I got married. I got pregnant. I was pregnant before I got married. I
Yeah,
was
you're
8,
right.
9
Damn.
months pregnant on
I
my
was
wedding
there.
day.
I was there. Big Billy.
I tried.
I'm sorry, sissy.
It didn't pan out. So now I'm salty. And he
It ain't all
told
that's
me
what it's
that
cracked up
cheating
to
with a
be.
girl is still cheating. So I'm like, fuck, like nigga. I'm pretty much sitting here telling you that I want a girl on girl experience, whether it's us in the threesome, like with you joining us, or you sitting there watching or
What
something.
kind of girl? This a
Like,
random girl, or you got the girl already picked out? What are you talking about?
I had a girl picked out, but I think I need to pick somebody new.
Is it somebody you can see consistently?
Yes. He didn't know that though.
Yeah,
That's
not
gonna
mine.
work.
He didn't know that.
Ain't
part.
much taboo in our
But
family.
then I told him like we could find a bitch like on vacation or something, cause
I think that question might be for you, Bert.
Yeah.
he worried about being the dominant one. Oh, I will definitely take control. He can sit the fuck down.
I think that they eventually feel like even though that's something that they want, they have to act like they're not really interested in it because they don't want it to backfire. And they really feel like it's a trap.
But
like
I
you'll
feel
be like,
like I
oh,
want
okay,
it
you want
more
whatever,
than
and then it's
him.
so I ain't enough for you.
Or
And it's
maybe
like,
he
no,
don't want
no.
to see.
Thing
He don't
is,
want to
too-
see you going down on the female.
I
Maybe
was
that
about to
don't
say,
excite
you know what?
him.
Another thing is too, like when we go out and stuff like that, like he's never really wanted to go to a strip club with me because he know I'm gonna get more bitches than him. Like I'm gonna get more
can see
females,
that.
and I'm definitely gonna get plenty niggas. Like I'm gonna pull in both. Like I've had niggas buy
It's my
me and him
sister.
drinks because I was so fine, type shit. So
It's my sister.
I feel like maybe it's like an ego thing with that too. Like
It could be.
this bitch is she out
It's-
here
it's
macking.
based
Is
on
my
his
brother
messages.
even watching?
Girl
Oh,
telling Donnie to
I
set him
see.
up to be a guest.
I knew he knew one of my brothers.
Okay, we knew that it was something. Mm-hmm. We had said it when we had said.
Always know somebody know one of my
But
brothers.
that's I don't know. I feel like you probably dang, that's messed up. I don't got
Ain't
no
messed up.
advice.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep
got
talking
none.
about it till he changes his mind.
I just hope y'all don't be like 92 and he be like, all right, come on.
Yeah, because then it's gonna be wrinkly and shit. You
You're
gotta
right.
like,
You gonna have to,
like
we're gonna be all old and
remember them old school clothespins
Put
and
my
shit.
dentures over there in the club and shit. Like I don't want to be old. I do not want to be
Remember
old.
Granny used to have them little clothes.
that elastic ass
I
know.
I
Old
know.
people sex already nasty as
It
it
is.
is.
I know I get so weird every time I think about Tone like having kids now. Just like
We got kids. Like, ew,
yeah, I'd rather just still
being
believe in a
nasty.
stork at this point.
They don't want us to prosper at all.
That is correct.
Miserable.
That is correct. Only titties in this group I want to see is mine. I don't want to see you niggas titties.
We don't want to see yours.
We gotta sit here for like 2 hours. Listen, I'm talking about why she
On the job.
on the job.
Well,
Whenever
y'all
they say
came
on the
in
job,
early. Damn it. That's y'all fault.
Y'all faults.
see, here go men blaming us for shit again.
Always, all
well.
the time. We the strong
Y'all
ones.
sister is free and she's honest and she's
She's liberated.
She's a
She
That is
bought her
right.
dollars. Don't forget that.
Dollar
You know
dollar
what?
bills, y'all.
Damn it. The best women in life are whores, damn it.
Yep.
Because I was called that a million times, and here I am, married and being a whore for my damn husband. Shit.
Don't get it twisted
And
now.
if I wasn't with him,
Don't get
I will
twisted
be
now, though.
being
You
a
will
whore.
call her a whore morning, noon, and night. But if anybody else calls it, I know a perfect spot next to a big ass
And I'm
cross
be-
to bury your body.
And if I wasn't with him, I'd be
And we
being a
know
whore
that.
on OnlyFans. Now,
We
I'd
not
probably be
doubting
being
that.
a whore in the strip club just to keep it all the way 1,000.
Man,
Why?
I don't go no more.
I see why you don't go.
I took it that strip, bro. I don't want these problems. Fuck.
Women, it's
I
just
said
a day and
titties is
age
fine. I
when we
live for
finally get
motherfuckers.
to own who the fuck we are and what the fuck we like. And if motherfuckers want to call us whores for it, goddamn it, then that's what we gonna be. Shit.
It don't even matter. You could not be doing anything. Just let somebody just start the rumor you being a whore, then you a whore. It don't
That's
even
why I
matter.
stopped caring.
You
I was
can
called a
literally-
whore
It don't
for
even
years
matter.
before I actually was one.
It don't
Like
even matter.
and that's what like somebody just asked me
Don't even matter.
yesterday because like I was telling them like the name of my podcast and everything, and I was like, well, do you consider yourself, to be a hoe? They was like, because I don't. I was like, it don't matter what I really consider myself. I just roll with it because no matter what, because I'm a woman
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very sexual,
Mhm.
people are going to see you as a hoe regardless.
Yep.
They don't have to know anything about our sexual
Mhm.
history whatsoever. We could have slept with one man in our
Mhm.
entire life. But if I wear a dress that's too short, oh, she a hoe.
Ooh.
So it don't matter.
Yeah.
One time, I was at my grandma's church.
Hmm.
I had
Tommy said ain't no such thing as whores no more. He must don't follow niggas on social media because we
I
get
had
called
my
that all day long.
I know.
And I
I
had
know
on
this story.
a dress, and I was with my little sister, and we was walking across the church parking lot to my grandfather. Wasn't no boys around, wasn't no legs, titties, nothing being shown. The wind blew, and this deacon turned to me and said, "Make sure you hold your dress down so we don't see what all them other little boys have seen."
Mm-hmm.
At this point in my life, I had barely even kissed a boy. I am holding my niece and walking with my little sister across the parking lot to my grandfather. And at that moment, I knew whether I was one or wasn't one, it really didn't fucking matter. I was going to be my motherfucking self and do what the fuck I wanted to do. Because they going to call you a hoe regardless.
My sister feelings was so hurt.
I was very
was
hurt by that
so hurt.
shit.
No, y'all wasn't there
'Cause I
when
was
she came
confused.
to me after church. She was so hurt. Y'all know I wanted to kill that man. Talk to my damn sister like that. Shit.
And that was my thing.
because he over there
growing up.
fucking little boys.
Because I was
Y'all
always
better
in the
leave me
company of
alone
boys.
about my sister.
Yeah.
I was a tomboy, so I was always around boys.
My sister was developed. Okay, she was developed and okay.
Yeah, because I had boobs
And
early.
at our
Yeah.
grandmother's church, we wear dresses. You have to wear dresses,
To your
and they're
ankles.
to your ankles. So that comment that he made, he didn't have to. It was irrelevant. Her
Yep.
dress went down to her ankles. So even if
Yep.
wind was blowing, it wasn't coming up. It
Yep.
wasn't above the knee. It wasn't a skater skirt. It
Yep.
was a long skirt.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Like it was
Yep.
nothing. Just because you looking at my sister and you're fantasizing, that's your fault. Don't degrade her.
Mhm.
She was like 12.
Yep, I was super young.
Get out of here.
Super young. I ain't been to church since then.
I
You
think
sure
they drinking.
didn't.
Y'all drinking wine.
Oh,
It's gone now.
Andre
It was some
Moscato.
form of Moscato, but
Andre Moscato.
Nothing, cause
Killed
I
that bottle.
nothing, cause I was rudely not offered nothing as a guest.
oh shoot!
I'm a little parched.
Oh, shit.
Listen.
See, now I'm gonna have to go get some nut when I leave here. Moisten my throat.
Protein shots is always good. Protein shots is always good. My bad, friend. My bad, friend.
Get a little, No, but for me, I was always in the company of boys because I was a tomboy. I like to play football. I like to
Me
play
too.
basketball. I was always wrestling with niggas and shit. I
And
was
most
whooping
of our
niggas.
cousins is boys. It's only
Same.
three. It
And,
was-
and the girls that
when
we
us
did have
growing
were
up, it was only
tomboys
three.
too.
Exactly.
I was a
So-
lesbian all my life. So when I had my son, everybody was shocked.
And that's the thing. And it's
But that's
like
because I wore baggy clothes. My hair was always braided to the back.
I
but
literally
again,
just commented that today.
I always hung out with my dude cousins all the time. So yes, we used
Oh,
to
yeah.
play tag on the roofs of houses on the east side, on 15th and Rick. Yes, on the roofs and stuff, climbing trees, doing backflips. Like what? I was doing it.
Donnie said, but him and Jamal, the alcoholics.
We
Yes.
made it to. We
I'm
made
sober.
it.
We made it to studio,
I'm
sir.
sober.
We made it.
Sir, we wouldn't sleep all day. Okay. Thank you very much. Come on, you should have been came. Hell, the show almost over now.
Nah, but it's like there were two sides. There were people who either I literally just commented this in a Facebook group today where I'm like, if I had $1 for every person that probably thought I was gonna be a full-blown lesbian
Man,
when I
I'd be
grew
so-
up
I'd be
because I was
balling.
so into like I was one of the boys. That was my thing.
At one
But
point, I
then
was
you
sagging
have
my pants. So
Other people that felt like because I was always around boys that I was being fast and I was being managed and I was fucking with them and everything else.
and I got
It was
that
one or the
too.
other. I
It was
couldn't
either I
just
was
be
a
me.
lesbian or I was a hoe, and it was like,
Yep.
damn, on what though? That's how we roll.
but it was just like
And all,
cool.
and all the ones that was on my mama telling them that she needed to watch me around all them little boys.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who kids had kids way before I did?
Wait, you better say that again.
Way before I did.
You
Because
better
they was
say that
fucking.
again.
Like, nigga, I was grown and already in my house when I
You
got
better
pregnant. I
say
was
that
already in my
again.
crib.
I was almost 30.
Yeah.
I was almost 30. I did have a miscarriage at 16, but shit,
Mhm.
them bitches that still had babies before me, 16
Mhm.
still was having a kid late compared to them.
Yeah.
So it was just like, what?
So for us, I love the fact that so many women have been able to be like, nigga, fuck what you think. I'm
Mhm.
Yeah.
gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna do what makes me
Yeah.
feel good because no matter what, either I'm gonna live miserable being what
Mhm.
you want me to be,
Man, because you
or
try
I'm
to
gonna live
up,
happy
live up to the
doing what I want to.
society
You know what I'm
rules,
saying?
living
like-
up to
Because either way it
somebody
go, even
else's
if I'm not doing it,
rules.
you can always say I'm
Right.
doing it and niggas gonna believe you. So
Yeah.
I'd rather just do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
It's astounding to me the
Yeah.
bullshit that they believe.
And then don't let them see you on a drunk night having fun at an event or something.
Bro, asking about power.
No, I ain't watch
No,
it
we don't
yet.
watch Power.
And
we watched Euphoria.
She said she was gonna be a host and she needed.
Actually, I think at 9.
Leah never gave lesbian vibes at all.
Right?
Like,
Oh, these your
like they
school
was just saying
friends.
shit. That's his little sister we talking about. I've been
Oh.
around her since she was 3. She ain't never gave off no lesbian vibes ever in
Yeah,
life.
I was I was
But you knew
sports
I knew
bra and
Donnie was
silkies
when
with
we
the
all first
You're
braids,
not
and I
good-
was
good judgers.
terrible.
You're not good judgers at all. But that's the thing. Like, I've just finally realized people's perception of you or they thoughts of you, it ain't none of your goddamn business. It ain't
At
got
all.
shit
Nope.
to do with you.
Because they see you in this one glimpse of light, and then that's just what it is at all times.
Because when I went
Like, I
back
get
and
played
heard
to
the
the-
rumors and lies about me.
I'm the party girl. I'm the party girl. That's what everybody say. I'm the party girl. I am the party girl.
Apparently, I was.
But I be in the
big
house
hoe
more
in high
times than I
school.
don't be.
I
But when I
heard
be outside, I
rumors.
be outside.
Right. I feel you.
People assume that because I do OnlyFans, I sell pussy. When I have inbox after inbox after inbox after inbox of declining, because I'm like, no, my services are only available online.
what's
You
the
can only
problem?
watch digital content.
But what's the problem if you did?
Nothing. Because I don't knock nobody for selling.
I was
It's
like, 'cause I'm
yours.
pretty sure I would be selling some
It's
cat
yours.
if I was single. My
Look, I have said many
Like,
times.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, but what I'm,
I've
don't
said-
we?
But
don't we all
see me
sell
being
it
in
at
another
some
serious
point?
Well,
relationship.
I
Don't
actually,
we, you always selling it for something though. If you go out,
Right.
nigga take you out on a bomb ass date, what you gonna do?
Right.
You're gonna fuck
You
him.
gonna fuck. That's a form of
I
fashion.
actually
What you gonna
said
do?
that
Oh, he
the
bought
only-
you a bag or a
the only
purse.
reason
You
why
gotta
I don't
fuck.
just sell pussy outright is because I don't know what my price would be, and I
See,
don't want
I'm
to
an
lowball,
expensive bitch. That's
and I
the
don't want to
problem.
lowball my shit.
And you know
3
what?
Gs.
That's my only definition of a hoe. My only definition of a hoe is a bitch who do not know her
I need
worth.
3 Gs.
And that's my
Goddamn it,
thing.
You better
And I'm like,
better
because I
make that number higher. Add tax. Goddamn it.
because I feel like there can't because I feel like for me there wouldn't be like a set price for it.
Bitch, your shit should be.
But that's what I'm
there,
saying.
bitch.
10
You got some
bands.
top notch.
And
Look, I ain't
honestly,
never slept with you. You
10
got some
10
top
bands.
notch shit going on over there, bitch. Your shit need to be
Mimi be like, I need 10 bands.
high.
They be like, why you say that? Check out my OnlyFans.
Okay. Like
I
you
had
let
it when
know
I
walked
to
in.
See why this is how much this shit costs.
Then I start trying to be greedy and trying to eat and shit. Got
I'm
sidetracked.
vaccinated
I don't.
and already
when I'm
had
doing my
COVID
podcast,
twice.
I don't wear a mask. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't nobody be in the building on Sundays, but the few individuals that's here. So
I usually
Yeah.
do because I have the immune system of listen. My shit is terrible.
Listen, mine is
yeah,
too.
you be sick all the fucking time. I've noticed.
And
But my
COVID
immune
definitely
system is
almost
pretty
killed me.
good.
That's what the nigga
Mhm.
told me. He was like, "Bitch, I hope you get COVID again." Like, God damn.
We finna
Damn.
go whoop this
My
man.
nigga hurt for real. He said, I hope you get COVID again.
Listen,
Damn.
first off, I need to know, is he in April or
Why
in
are
May?
women always
April.
so classified
Okay, yeah, we
as
can
the
whoop him.
emotional ones, but niggas can say shit like that and they not emotional?
They is emotional.
Like,
They more emotional than us.
cause you a Cancer and you probably would say some shit like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely emotional.
Exactly. I know you.
Yup.
I can't believe he said
I
that.
wouldn't wish that you get COVID, but I probably would invite you to my house. No cap.
He said, here's a smooth invite to these hands.
That's
If
crazy.
You don't want to come, send your representative. So pick one. You got a daddy, your brother. Somebody got to fight. That's
A,
it.
you said A as in singular.
Oh, we'll see you.
Send them all.
Right.
Now we're going to just.
And that's fine.
I-
Because this shouldn't be that
Listen.
serious.
From what I've seen, my family don't fight individually.
Nope.
we fight as a unit.
Yep.
It's a collective effort. This is a
It is. It's like a choir. Like just all rise, attack. Like that's
Mhm.
it. That's us all day. It's Aquarius and say so. You know
You know what?
who's an Aquarius?
Let me tell
that we
y'all,
know?
ain't nobody in this room the Aquarius.
Do we know any Aquarius?
Yeah, my homegirl is Aquarius, Kiki.
Oh, okay.
But anywho, it's always Capricorn season, so ain't got nothing to say about y'all
Fucking
Aquarius.
psychos.
Nothing
You
against
fucking
Kiki, but I
psychos.
can't think of nothing about her sign that I would say something nice
Nobody
about.
really knows anything about Aquarius.
Yeah,
They're
like I
kind of
don't know
irrelevant.
shit, like, I don't know
And I
shit.
said it.
I don't know shit about.
And my
Aquarius.
bestest homegirl is an
Sorry.
Aquarius, and I love her to death. But
Right, like I
That's
love
it,
Kiki
that's
and
all.
everything, but I don't know shit about her sign. I'm sorry. You better choose a new sign.
she my favorite drinking partner.
Mm.
She know how
That
to
bitch
party.
know how to get the party started.
She
okay?
February 5th.
If you gonna party with Kiki. Period.
Yeah, if you want to party with her for sure.
Period. Guaranteed.
For sure.
Good time.
For sure.
Guaranteed. She's gonna make sure. For your birthday, when I couldn't make it, I had
Drunk.
messaged Kiki. I'm like, Kiki, I need
Y'all
you to
be
put a
making
little
me be
extra
drunk.
stank on it for me since I can't make it due to COVID. Make sure like
She always
she
do.
feel like we both there.
She always do. She trying to go bowling tonight. But see, the
Lord.
thing about it is, every gutter ball you got to take a shot, and that shit be having you loopy as a bitch.
See there.
You got to
Yeah.
focus. Man,
See
be
there.
so lit. Man, so drunk. Be so drunk.
Well, y'all think we coming to the end of the show?
Yeah, because we
Time
was
to
supposed to be
take
talking
off.
about why we like to be single, what's single, and all that. And we
Look
went-
what Donnie said.
That's why I ain't there. I don't do shows in Aquarius season.
I know that's
Looking
right.
ass, whatever.
he know that.
Looking ass. He is not here because he is an alcoholic who
Oh, but he a
slept all
Pisces.
day.
Right? Ain't that a
Yeah, he a
Pisces?
Pisces. Yeah.
I love me a Pisces.
They are crazy
TT a
fucking
Pisces.
individuals.
Look at me. Look at me. I love all the signs. I love them all.
Crazy individuals. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it so that the next podcast that's already here can go ahead and do their things. Y'all got any closing remarks or anything?
Stay honest and true to yourself.
Yeah.
Big hoe vibes.
Yeah.
Simple.
I got a direct message. To the young man that has been very butthurt over my homegirl Mimi,
Oh,
and
no,
to
that's
any
right.
individual that likes to go looking for shit in phones, on
can't
social
handle it.
media, wherever the fuck. Stop it. Stop it.
I want
As
y'all to be
somebody
honest.
who has been delivered, stop that shit. Don't do
Please-
it no more.
Please
Not
be
doing
honest
that.
with yourselves and each other, because you can't sit here and make fucking terms and demands and shit that you don't want to follow yourself. If you love somebody, you love them. Be honest about that, because I think a lot of
Period,
people downplay shit, be trying to be all cool about it, and then they get their fucking feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Put
rules,
all your cards on the table, man.
And
Quit
rules-
bullshitting with each other.
And mean what you say.
and the rules are meant to be broken.
That too. So thanks for tuning in
It
to
is.
Horizontal Refreshments Podcast,
And
the wettest podcast
Ow.
in the land. I am Britt Bradshaw and sweet.
no, you was not.
Oh, yes, I
I'm Ash.
am.
That's all. Keep it like that, short and simple.
I'm Mimi 700 or Cummer Walker if you're nasty. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my OnlyFans, y'all. It's onlyfans.com/Cummer_Walker. CUMMER_Walker. Trust me, you will not be disappointed.
Also, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh, yep.
My baby also does sell lingerie,
Lingerie.
sex toys, numbing spray, whatever the fuck you need to make sure Valentine's Day goes down without a hitch. Hit up that website. Go ahead and provide it to them.
That is CummersCandyCloset.com. Again, CummersCandyCloset.com. I got all of your needs. We got lingerie. We got your sex toys. We got your adult games. Look, go ahead, get you some of them little Kama Sutra
Got your
cards
oral
and
sex
shit.
candy. That shit
Yup.
tastes good.
Hey, and if you struggle, everybody don't got a throat like mine. It's okay. I even got your deep throat to go spray. I got everything you need. So make sure you go check it
Yeah.
out. Over 200 items available, and the inventory is steady growing. Try to check in on Fridays. I usually add new inventory at the end of the week just to get you ready for your weekends.
I
You know,
got all my toys from there. Her right here. She my dick pusher.
Definitely my dick pusher, my vibrating panties pusher. I need to re-up some more items. So yeah. Just
Yeah.
you know.
She pushing D. No, she pushing D. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
yeah.
So tune in Sunday after next for the next show. See ya.